y'all. We are back at it with another live stream. We're doing Hogwarts Legacy today with that early access. Playing up on the PS5. Might hear a little bit of extra talking and stuff because I got company up in this bitch with me today. What do you want to do?
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition. An eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Known for cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power. You already know, we got the green dress, we gotta go with Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. With the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your activities. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. Sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Kill this camera for a second.
So kind as to show our new student to their common room.
I shall see to it. I say as it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Wait, if I got it for my PS4, can I just got the updated version for me?
I believe with Hogwarts,
Quite
they're doing like Cyberpunk, where if you buy it for
The challenge.
either or, you can, like, if you get it for the 4, you can connect your account to the 5,
This is the
on the 5, or reverse.
must simply speak the correct part.
You buy it for the 4, that hoe don't come out until April. And then if you get it on the Switch, I love the entrance to the if you get it on the Switch, it don't come out till June or July.
More to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. Sleep well.
Yeah, it's not a Sony PS5, what's it called? Advertisement.
Oh,
I said multiple times, so I was like, they want to sing me something.
We're gonna do some name drops, but this ain't no promo.
Let's head to the common room.
Yeah, I do it a little bit later.
I want to change my robe to a better looking robe. Oh look, bro, they did good detail, I think. Oh, that's showing the back of my head in the mirror, not the front reflection. You see that? Look, now it's showing the front reflection. Hogwarts, you got that one little ass backwards.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do other than like eat fruit and shit.
Yeah, you gotta explore the dorms a little bit.
Yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna play again at Ravenclaw and see how that shit look. Cause
All the classroom, dorm rooms look dope.
this one, it looks badass. It's just kind of creepy. That's all it is, creepy. I thought I'd see more snakes though. I ain't gonna lie.
So can you go in any of these doors? Oh,
Shit, I guess they're all different roles.
I wasn't expecting that to open. But
Yeah, I ain't explore like you. I didn't explore. All I did was go straight to the thing. I ain't gonna lie, I do like the combat in this bitch. Sorry.
oh no, you can. I don't think you can go over that. They like. It's so weird up on Twitch. The stuff that they care about and the stuff they don't care about.
I'm scared to be on YouTube right now. Shit. Oh shit. You saw that? The statue.
Which one?
I just out in the paintings. I love it. That one's cool.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I ain't like when you get to. I'll wait till you get to it. It's trippy. Like motherfucker, bro. Yeah, all they do is see paintings. It's trippy. I know they're gonna do it, but like it's still trippy.
They did a good job developing that. Huh?
And it's all Slytherin shit.
Some introduction.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in
Yeah, eat some nuts.
You look different. Than
Did you see the way-
anybody there? You said not like no one address.
Can't.
everyone. Let
You know the fifth year is the last year, or the years are up to?
No, you got
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Bastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
7. 7 years onwards. Before what the fourth fellow, glad you and Fig are all right. It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
I wasn't sure if I was blocking off something on this side.
I forgot how skinny you are, bro. Like, that shit.
What book are you reading?
The spellbook
You see what
has
I
a
mean
few
by that?
interesting things, but
They
not
didn't want
exactly
to put
what
it
I
up
was
in
looking
this
for.
game, so I put
I'm
it
sure
in
you'll
this
find
game.
out soon enough.
Wait till you see
Not
what
every
they got.
spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I'm kindred spirits. That is a conversation for another time.
Name my character.
Good luck today.
Percy Dirkman. Word for power. like the characters they give out.
The funny thing is, I was
Do
thinking about
that, you'll
naming mine
lose. Trust me.
after Sirius Black, you know, giving the black last name. But then it's funny though, cause I didn't know the headmaster was a black. I was like, you know how funny that would have been?
Might want to think that again.
So just
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Aren't you? Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
I like how they put in why they didn't have Quidditch in this game. Nice little thing.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
6 months to a year. Nice perfect opportunities for some DLC.
And you already know they're gonna put a good bit of DLC, cause right up on the start menu, they have a thing where you can click to continue or to make a new student, and then at the bottom, you have a thing to click to open up content to download.
Oh, sure, I know that.
And shit. You click up on it, and it says that there's nothing available, or yet, or whatever was available is no longer available now. But it's nothing's available because it just actually dropped yet. Oh yeah, so I was like, shit. I seen.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it? Nice meeting you.
And I wonder if you pick different characters, like, like, will the people that you meet be different?
Oh, we got one viewer up in here right now. I'll turn the camera back on in a minute. And I love that they did this with the windows and shit to show that
Based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth.
dorms are actually
I'm
what's
Ominous.
in the light.
Scorned.
Nice to meet you, on.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
If I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Do let me know if I can be of any help to navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the four. Something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play on, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Honest. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I don't know how to blind these.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you. He's dead.
You said he's blind? He's blind. Who? The one I was talking to?
Yeah, he's blind. He's gonna eat him. Fuck.
Ah, that was dope.
We just started it, so we don't know what's going on. I like.
Oh, I thought we could see like the interaction things from a good distance, but we can't because look what the dog can't see that. So like, there's shit you could probably like interact with, you wouldn't even know.
I seen someone catapult a cat 10,000 miles away. Still beautiful.
You just want some juice up these stairs, boy. Or you get hollowed in.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
They could have made.
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will
Would you
determine
start
what type
off
of
as a
career
first
you
year?
can have when you leave here after
And make you
much
go
discussion.
through all 7 years. They could make that motherfucker a long ass game. That
Extraordinary to ensure your success.
spend hours and hours and hours in that motherfucking days. To, you
They
know.
technically could release one every
And then they'll sit here, turn around, and fucking replay that hoe.
so many people capable
What is it?
possibilities.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you keep track of what you're learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Did they not think it was
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Reviews of before we see shit about it.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it keep track of what I'm learning?
And then they're having problems with certain
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
That's why, like,
This
I could
way.
see them adding Quidditch in.
To be honest,
as a
anything I could get in diving animals. I was able to.
I certainly would have appreciated something like your feedback when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
So many lectures.
So you go to set stuff up.
Yeah, the whole shit is big as fuck.
This house big. This motherfucker looks nice, bro.
Practice your magic.
When he first started playing the game, he saw like shit from the distance. That was nice.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
You should know what I do. Pay attention. No, not yet. No. She said Rebelio.
Velio.
And there's different endings too. Like, you know, they're slightly different. Oh, so I can just hit it. Oh, always. Field guide. Press that.
And that's how you get to your gear. At first I thought it'd be like Red Dead where you go to your room to change your shit, but nah, you can change it anytime you want to. And you get free stuff.
And it says from appearance, critical upgrades. Always must be
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open.
Protego!
Inside out.
Yeah, no, because they're the robes that they give you for linking the account.
Yeah.
You know, it's clean in a bit.
I'm gonna go back and link it. Or do I have to start over? I'm gonna find out. If I gotta start over, I don't care.
No, you don't have to start over. When you're up on the main menu, go to settings, and I think it's like the bottom one off to the side that you go down to, and it'll pull up other shit, and it'll say something about a WB account.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
That's kind of cool. So, like, you in a rush, you can fast travel around and
And here we are. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Super big.
Always
It
something
is,
happening
bro.
here. It's the heart of Hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I like to be closed off.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Rowe. A clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. The rare aptitude for magic. It's
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you choose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned, and we'll see if we can get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yeah, this was something.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as Kate, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way. This will be incredibly helpful.
Thank you.
Now, it sounds like you've quite a way ahead, what with classes, a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own one. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about that mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, hey, that's cool. I was expecting a fucking load screen or something like that. But it just loads the door for a second and then opens it up.
I wonder if we were able to fly, we go fly from right here.
Oh, most likely. Oh, because you're outside.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was gonna just do it like outside, but
Students always down! They should burn the castle
oh,
down!
that's when you dance.
They just wonder she's covered up by
Oh, they're all upstairs. That fucking thing. I'm done.
Goddamn. If we move quick.
I've always said, broadens the mind.
See how to kick some wizard butt.
Last to pieces at a time. I get new students every year. But I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token for the great poachery of 1878. You've heard of it.
You should. I'll get new students every year.
Self-help old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poachery in Eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will read a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of the times I care to remember. Leviosa. A levitation stone. Which is a weak one. Come on, throw it now. One thing I've learned as unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned. Starting with something small.
I was so confused on how to do it. I was freaking like just a couple times up on the intro.
Let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate. Now, the basic.
This will drop now.
But the best way to practice is by doing. Take your marks. Cast and protect. You may begin.
Learner.
Lively.
No.
I was a foreign wizard.
Yeah.
And you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. That's dismissed.
I thought Leviosa was the firsties. Not anymore.
Oh damn, she think they do a jab at you, Loki, like. Nice work.
I hate to fake Professor Haggard.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Felt more like I was dueling. Didn't expect the new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. No. You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Why is it showing me chips? Oh, it's above me. Is the arrow up?
What are you up to now?
Next floor. Okay.
I forgot, you know, this place all twisty turny. I'm over here wondering which stairs to go down.
Hello?
I was trying to see if that thing would move.
What's up? Just get what you want. Nah, you don't get a regular pizza like always, so I'll just get a slice. I don't care whatever you want.
Professor. Sometimes have to remind him.
I'm not. Just make sure you get that flatbread with pineapples. Alright, bye-bye.
Oh, I forgot you learned a spell to pick locks. That's just that level 1 lock on the office book. Shit, wrong button. Give me these PlayStation buttons. You see how people look at me at work when we're talking about game system? And then just go
Behind you.
everything we got, and how many of each one we got.
Thank you. Hello, I am next.
Games for.
So you are the
So you play
Student.
everything.
Have you
How
met
you get that?
Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5. This will be your education on the art of charm, but I am confident you will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Now, everyone, please open your before we can anyone here tell me the difference in the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to... My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you. By the looks of it, you have spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. You remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and summoning out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Now there's some things to you.
Akio.
Hopefully it scales.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. Let's rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, I want to have the basic that is exceptionally that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside a spot of fresh air. After me.
I can see outside.
Right.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Simply cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could be talking about... Splendid! Don't lose your composure. That's it! Stay focused. Very good. Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Accio.
I think I will start going easy on you now.
Easy on you.
Splendid!
That is how it... Not exactly a lesson, is it?
Accio. Not to worry.
Watch this.
I wonder, can I get this one on 50 and knock hers off? Check. Didn't have one worked out.
Well done.
Let us make this a bit
I
more
wasn't sure how
interesting.
much force that ball would I could pull it forward and push that one off and stop me.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round is over.
Here we go. Yes! I'm Not everyone is well.
Accio.
To be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Don't lose your composure.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.